Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this Halloween edition of The Art of Online Marketing. My name's Denise Allison. I am the owner of Stratigro, and I am a social media strategist. So I work with small business owners to help empower them to use social media to raise awareness of their business, grow their audience, and attract more customers to their business. So today I have a few updates for you about me and my business, and I also want to give you a quick look at my new website, which went live yesterday. So I'm super excited to show you that. But before I get to that, I do have an announcement to make. So, okay, so you're not seeing me because I'm doing screen share, and if I show my camera, then it does this weird, like, endless loop of me going back in space. So that's why you're not seeing my face and you're just seeing this little tag. But it's because I do want to show you the website, and this is the way I'm going to do it. So I figured out a few days ago, well, a few weeks ago actually, that you can actually share your screen through a Facebook Live, which is something a little bit new. It's something that I found out by accident when I was getting ready, prepping some training for my course, and I was writing out my notes saying, yeah, you can't share your screen with Facebook Live, and then I was taking some screenshots and whatnot on a desktop, and I saw that you could. So this is the first time that I am screen sharing through Facebook Live, so hopefully it works, and hopefully you can see and hear me and everything's going good. If not, well, let me know, and I'll know not to use it again. So the announcement I had to make is I am nominated for 2 awards at the Yarmouth and Area Chamber of Commerce Business Awards. So those are taking place on Thursday evening. I am nominated for Young Entrepreneur of the Year. So that's for an entrepreneur under the age of 35 who has shown some business potential. And I'm also nominated for Rising Star of the Year award, and that is a similar category. It's for newer businesses that are having an impact on the community. So I'm super excited for that. I don't really expect to win, but it's fun to be nominated and to attend the awards. I've been a couple of times. Last year when I wasn't nominated, I was just watching, and then a few years ago I was nominated. So I'm super excited to go there again, and I'm excited to see all the business owners from the community. There's some huge businesses that are going to be in the room. Like, there's large business of the year and customer service of the year and export of the year. So it's always exciting to run into those people. All right, so that's that for now. So now I'm going to show you my website. Hooray. Oh, see, that's the thing I was telling you about. Okay, so here's my website. It's just stratigro.ca, so I repointed the domain to my new website. So I created this website myself. I had a little bit of help with my web designer. He put in some background stuff, but for the most part, I created this myself. So this is a homepage, and this is a little bit about my business and what I'm all about, and it's growing your business with social media. So this is page 1, and you scroll down, and we can go to About Me or Work With Me. Or let's just go back to this top. So we can click on Work With Me here, and we can go coaching, training, speaking, or just a little bit more about working with me. So this is a little bit of an intro of what working with me might be like and the things that I offer. So helping your social media stand out for the masses, using it to connect with current and potential customers, sharing the right message to attract the right people, and encouraging engagement. So all of the things I talk about here on my live show, I really wanted those to be clear on my website. So while I'm on that topic, I mean, I had a website, and when that website was launched, it was brand new, it was super cool, and I loved it. But that was 2 years ago now, and if anyone's wondering, 2 years is quite a while not to really update your website. I had made some updates here and there, and I had changed a few things around, but for me it was time to do a whole overhaul, because when I first launched that website, my business was very different. I wasn't being really clear on what I was offering. I was offering business coaching and customer attraction and a whole bunch of other things, but now I'm just focusing on online marketing and social media. So I really wanted my website to reflect that properly. And because I was going to have to do a whole content update, I figured I might as well update the whole thing, make it all brand new, look really clean, and just really reflect where the business is now and how it's evolved. And then another thing was, when I first had that website launched, my web designer created the whole thing. At the time, I was not as tech savvy. I was a tech rookie, and I had not very much control over that website. There were some things I could go in and do in the back end. I could change the content, I could upload blogs, and I had him give me a little bit more control, but I still didn't have full control. And I wanted to be able to do that so that I could change anything when I wanted to. And plus, I like being in control of things, so I'm not going to hide that fact. So now I can control absolutely everything on the website. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about these photos. My photographer was Glynis Rogers from Yarmouth, and she did an amazing job at really getting the types of shots that I wanted for my business and for my brand. So I'm excited about that too. All right, so that's what I have to say on that. That's why the new website is here. Okay, so coaching. So coaching is one of the bigger services I do. I work one-on-one with business owners, and I help them create a social media marketing strategy for their business that they can go and implement and attract more customers, grow their audience, and make those really important connections with customers. So this one's first, has a little bit more meat to it than the other ones, but yeah, so I'm super excited about everything, if you can't tell. And then training. So I've been doing some small group training, and that's a lot of fun too. So it's for, right now I'm doing some training, and it's business owners or social media managers from all different businesses, but I can also do it for one business where everyone wants the training at once. Or I've also done it for organizations where all the members are loosely connected in some way. So I can do that for all kinds of organizations or memberships and that kind of thing. And then, of course, I also do speaking. So I do lunch and learns, I do workshops, I can do keynotes, I can do all types of speaking engagements. So if somebody is having an event and they want a speaker, I can definitely do that, whether it's 15 minutes or a whole day, I can do that. So if you need something like that, definitely get in touch with me. All right, then we have about me. So I'm not going to let you read it through here. You have to go to it. Ha ha ha. Yeah, so there's about me. And again, the about me on my other site, it kind of described me, but it wasn't really me. So I want to make sure that my personality came through, because my business is my brand. My personality is my brand. Like, it's all a reflection of me. So I want to make sure that came out really clearly so that people know what to expect when they're going to work with me. Just like how you know what to expect because you've been watching me be a goofball on this live show for the last 6 months or so. All right, so the blog. So I have been blogging every single week for almost 2 years now. So I had almost 100 blogs. They weren't all good. Some were crap. Some just weren't relevant. And some weren't written right or that kind of thing. So I didn't want to move all of the blogs over just because I didn't see the point, because some of, like I said, some of them weren't relevant. They didn't necessarily reflect my current brand. And then some of them were written by Tim, and he's not in the business anymore. So he comes into the business when somebody wants more of a business plan or strategic planning. So he comes in as a contractor, but he's not part of the business. So I just wanted to bring over the blogs that made sense. So I started them from I think it was May, so it doesn't show here, but when I started them, no, it was before May, it was April. So when I started doing the Facebook Lives as a weekly thing and actually putting the whole content into the Facebook Lives, that's when I started it. So it's from about the beginning of April, so that's, yeah, a little over 6 months, I think. So I only moved those video blogs over. So if you're looking for some old blogs, they are gone forever. So, so if you have some questions about that, you're gonna have to ask them again. But I don't think you will, because like I said, they weren't all that relevant. So that's that. And then this is my contact, which is not a very exciting page. It usually isn't, but you can find my social media pages there and my email, and you can call or text me. And then down here we have, of course, Facebook, Instagram, email. I don't really use Twitter very much, so don't bother following me there. I don't like Twitter. I know that's a whole other topic. I probably should just tease that in there and then not elaborate. But basically, Twitter's not there because I prefer Facebook and Instagram, and we'll talk about that another time. Okay, so that is my new website. I created it it didn't take me very long to create the actual website. It was the content that took all the time, because I find it so hard to write about yourself and to make it sound right. Like, I do this work with people all the time, and it's easier to do it for someone else because that objective look makes a whole big difference. So it's really simple. So on my other website, I had this really cool tool on my website, and we had invested quite a bit of money to get it created, and it was all about your profits and profit margins and benchmarking, and I really liked it, but that wasn't the direction that my business was going. So again, that's been dropped. So unfortunately, even though I really liked it, it wasn't really helping my business out at all. So that's been dropped. A few other things have been dropped. I just want it to be really clear, because I mean, most of the time when people are meeting me online, they're meeting me through my social media. So not a ton of people are going to my website on a regular basis. So I don't need all the bells and whistles and all the fancy things, but I really needed the content to reflect where my business is at, because for a while I'd be, someone would hear about me, or I'd meet someone and they'd go check out my website, and then they would get not the right impression of what it was that I offered. So that was a huge red flag for me, and for me that meant I really need to redo the content. The content was old and stale and didn't really make any sense for where my business was at today. So that was the reason for that redesign there. All right, so I think that covers all of it. I mean, there's other links here. They all go to the same place, hopefully the right place. Maybe I should have tested everything before I did this, but yeah, it all is lovely, and I'm so excited to have this new website. Yay! So let me know what you think about it, and I'll be here listening. So thanks for checking this out. I know I didn't really give that much value for you today. Usually I teach you something or give you some tips, but today I was just real excited about sharing this website with you. And yeah, so I'll see everyone again next week. I go live every Tuesday at 10 a.m. And if you are watching this on my website, I'm super excited. So stick around and check it out. All right. Thanks, everyone. Have a good day.